It must be fucking mind-blowing to never get your wick dead.
Garrett thinks that if you're a MEGA64 fan, there is a small chance that you've never been laid.
That can't be right.
But
I say there's a big chance.
You really think that? Do you really think that?
Yeah, it's not a big chance.
I think we skew young. I waited till I was good and ready. 18 years old.
Don't skew
I was 18
young.
too.
High five for fucking weight teen.
Fuck yeah, dude. We're so cool.
Weight teen.
That's
healthy,
all right,
dude.
Hold on. First of all, side note, you guys are fucking disgusting.
Why?
I don't want to hear about your sex life.
Okay.
It repulses me.
What?
I don't want to imagine it. I don't want to think about it. And frankly, you disappoint me when you bring it up.
Sorry.
And
I've never had sex.
Shut up. It's besides the point. Garrett thinks that there's a percentage of our fan base that have not, nor will they ever, get laid. And I think that is so...
I don't know if they will ever. I think there's a chance.
A chance?
I think there's a chance out there.
Y'all got a chance.
For most MEGA64 viewers out there.
Like a roll of the dice?
No, I think a pretty good chance. Because I think maybe we skew a little young, but then I think...
Why do you think we skew young?
We skew intelligent.
Why do you think we skew
We do
young?
skew intelligent.
Because I've looked into the demographics. I've seen the analytics. And I think that we are good, positive, masculine role models for young boys and girls out there.
Yeah.
Like what age? What's the demographic?
I would say I'd peg us like, dude, we are perfect for 13 to 26, I'd say is
I think our demo is a little older than that.
I think this guy's off his rocker.
Yeah. I think kids, I don't think you know what your kids are up to.
I think the average
on their
viewer
iPads.
would probably, the average, I would say would be 27 is the average.
That's pretty good. I identify with that a lot better then.
Yeah.
It's sad to me that 13-year-olds would be watching
all the nasty shit we say.
Yeah, 13-year-olds, all 13-year-olds watching this. Wait till you're older. I'm seeing
the chat a lot of 30s, 33, 27, 27. See, I think we skew middle age.
Yeah.
25 to 35. Sweet zone.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think that not only do we have no virgins watching.
None.
0.01% perhaps.
Ooh.
But I think MEGA64 fans probably set the world record most / best sex
that's a good
of any group on the internet.
Wow. Yeah.
I think if you took one MEGA64 fan and compared him with 100 Rooster Teeth fans, he would have had more sex than all 100 of them.
And better quality, which you pointed out.
Quality.
Which is what counts. It's not quantity, it's quality.
It's quantity and quality.
It's affection levels. MEGA64 aficionados, they know about caring, they know about the human spirit, they know about, how to treat a person. You talk to a Rooster Teeth fan, it's when's Strangerhood coming out? That's it.
Real original, guys.
Exactly. And that's what they say at orgasm.
Yeah.
Who wants to hear
Strangerhood season 2?
Strangerhood! I don't want to hear that.
So stay away from a stranger's hood.
That works.
Song.
That works.
It did work.
Kevin theme song.
Man, that you want me to be, I swear. I only want you. I only want you. I only want you. I only want you.
Do you guys, are we back?
Yep. Are we back? Okay, good.
You didn't do a double theme?
I only want you.
Come on. I don't miss
I asked if you did.
Oh.
And this time I knew when we went live exactly. He told us exactly when we went live.
Yeah, Eric doesn't do that.
This is like the 70th week without Eric because he's, I don't know, Lord knows what he's doing now. He works for Pure Ownage or something. He's not here.
Yeah.
And he's too busy vaping at TwitchCon
Yeah.
to get hit the presser over here. So we got to deal with what we're dealt. And sometimes that compromises the product. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to say anything insulting.
Thanks for coming down, Kevin.
But
Look at
I'm going to say
he smiles through it all.
this is what we'll have to accept.
Eric is a sweet guy.
That is true.
I miss him.
This sounds like
That's the first word I think of.
Sounds like the word "butt" is coming down the freeway at rapid speeds.
No,
Oh, okay.
he's a dear boy.
Oh, okay.
But
You take what you can get.
I was waiting.
He's sweet.
Yep.
He's nice.
He's too busy doing that s'more vape over at TwitchCon.
You got that
It's
s'more?
better.
He's in line for Captain Disaster or whoever that is.
Yeah.
And he's got his
Salt?
Yeah, salt. And he's got his salt vape.
Can we get a salt in the chat for Eric? R.I.P.
Is there a salt and vinegar vape?
Oh my God.
There should be.
Ew.
Damn.
What? Ew.
Yeah, dude.
Is there a pickle vape?
Pickle Rick
there's
vape?
gotta be.
For sure.
There is a pickle.
Pickle
Oh,
vape.
there's
Rick
Pickle
vape,
Rick
dude.
flavored vape.
Szechuan vape.
Oh, for sure.
Can't get it anywhere.
For sure.
That's not where I was going with that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well, you should have.
It's all right.
Did you think about maybe going there?
Eric is a sweet boy.
Okay, that's it.
If
All
you
right.
don't, it's better.
Wait.
Sometimes it's better not to have too many expectations and just be grateful for what you get.
That's true.
All righty.
So that's all I have to
Well,
say about that issue.
I expect perfection. So different sides of the coin here.
How will Rick and Morty top Pickle Rick?
I don't really know what that is or
Yeah.
means. I
I'm
just
not
know it's
aware.
said a lot.
Yeah, you guys are irrelevant to 13-year-olds.
That's why I said I wasn't. The 27-year-olds who have outgrown.
I watched
that
season
show.
1 and 2.
Did you?
Why
Yeah.
did you stop at season 2?
Because it was off the air after season 2. It was like done for, I don't know. And then
But
it came
That's
back.
a good reason.
It came back.
Can't argue with that.
It came back and was annoying as fuck out the gate. So I don't know.
Now,
I'm
was
like,
it the show that was annoying or the people
no,
watching
it's
the
just
show?
it's just the internet.
Yeah.
Uh,
See, that's a bummer.
I should say it doesn't really affect me. The most it affects me is like annoying merch at cons that I will see for the next year and a half.
See, I think you guys skew grumpy old man.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
you guys appeal to like the 65 to 70-year-old demographic
Dude.
that just often says, I don't know what that is, but I'm annoyed by it.
No, I get it. I know what it is.
I felt like such an old man the other day because I was telling Emma to get off her phone, and I told her to stop playing Snapchat, and I was like, "That's
Oh.
not right."
Oh God!
Ooh.
What did
I,
you?
God.
the second it came out,
Oh.
I knew it was wrong, but I
Oh.
was like, "What if I become?"
Did you tell her to? Did you tell
Stop
her to,
playing your Snapchat.
Did you tell her to shut the?
Dentures fall out after
Yeah. Did you tell her to? Did you tell her to shut the light and bring you the clicker?
That was it.
Oh.
It was a dark day.
Shut the light.
I knew it was wrong, but it just came out that way. Ugh.
What's the most?
Did you wake up from your nap to shout that and then immediately fall back asleep?
Yeah,
Did you,
I was in my boxers and my white beater. I came out with chips on my belly.
What's the most old person thing someone said to you? You know what I mean? Where it's like, even if you were a kid, just like, oh, Dad, why did
yeah.
you say that? I think for me, I love my dad. Yo, Dad, shout out, I love you. But man, I cringed pretty bad when you said this. It was in 2003. We were just starting MEGA64, and we did something in the house where something got messed up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what it was, but
Ooh, feathers behind the couch.
yeah, no, maybe it was feathers in the house or something like that. Yeah, and when that was over, my dad was like, "Oh, you keep messing with us, okay? This isn't your TV show, all right? This isn't Viva La Bomb." I was like, "Bam? Did you mean Bam?"
Oh yeah.
He had probably seen
you
it.
correct
It
him?
was probably he'd probably seen it in print and didn't know.
Did you correct
Or
him?
in his brain,
I
he was
didn't
thinking like La Bamba.
This isn't Viva La
La
Bomb.
Or the second he said it, he knew it was wrong, like me, and just like, "Ah, it's not going back now. I already said it."
Let it go.
Oh man.
I don't have a memory
felt
for that
bad.
kind of stuff,
Yeah,
man.
me neither.
No.
That's a bad one, though.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. I was just, I was out of my skin. And I wanted to correct him, but I just couldn't. I didn't dare say another word. I just kept picking up feathers, which feathers were there until the day we moved.
Really?
Oh, those did not go away, ever. If you release, just a word of advice, everybody out there, if you release 1 million free feathers in your house, you'll never be rid of them. That'll be there
They're free.
forever. Yeah, you'll never get them all.
Behind every bookcase.
Yep. Anytime you lift a pillow, it's like, oh, great. Yeah, that was like the worst thing we've ever done.
That was what they got the maddest about.
Yeah, I mean, it was
feathers.
just like endlessly. Yeah, it was bad. It was really, really bad.
What video was that
That was
for?
a Splinter Cell video.
Splinter Cell
that was
stabbing
like back
the-
in 2004, 5.
Late 4, yeah.
So, I mean, that's years and years and years. That's
13
Yeah.
years ago.
Yep.
yeah.
Our main demographic wasn't even born back then.
Yep.
They got a lot of
Crazy.
videos.
They
to
were
catch
born
up
that
on.
day.
Whoa.
That video was so good that fans were born.
Whoa, that's pretty cool.
Everybody just, got pregnant. Anyway, what's up, everybody? This is podcast 3. Which one?
11.
3.
No.
50?
No, it's 4. I think it's 457.
All right. Well,
It's a good number.
the best one yet. The best is yet to come. The Carpenters. That'll be the theme song this week.
Wait, we skew so young. They don't know the
Oh,
Carpenters.
shit. Who's the new
They
artist?
do like Beyonce or something.
Beyonce.
Stevie Ray.
Stevie Ray Jepsen.
What about Lil Yachty?
Yeah,
See-
do
Lil
Lil
Yachty.
Yachty.
We're gonna do Lil Yachty.
Hell
Did
yeah.
you guys hear what happened to Lil B?
He
He got
attacked?
jumped.
He was at some event and 10 guys jumped on him.
What? 10 guys?
He got jumped. I mean, it was a crowd of people.
Soldier Boy strikes
Is there-
again.
Did they
footage
use
of this?
weapons?
Oh yeah, there's footage. I mean, they are all stomping on him.
Are you serious?
Up, yeah, and then he gets up and he's just staggering and you know what Lil B does?
What
What?
did he do?
Nothing.
Love
He
you.
wrote on Twitter. He said, "We have to have love no matter what. I love the men who jumped me. We need to remain positive.
I saw that.
If the people who jumped me came up to me right now, I'd be proud to shake their hands because I have nothing but love.
Whoa.
We need to keep love
I
going."
don't know.
Lil B,
Wow, Lil B,
I
man.
think
force of positivity in a world
Fuck yeah.
gone
I
mad.
don't think I could be that positive.
No.
If you got jumped by 10 guys, I'd be fucking pissed. I would be mad about
Yeah,
it.
I would find their names.
Well, I'd be getting
and have them-
addresses. I'd be doing.
Whoa, Rock! You cut Rocco off. He said he was going to.
Oh, I said enough.
You're gonna do what?
I said enough.
You can't give it out.
He said he would find their names and have them ...
Oh!
off.
I wouldn't do anything. I would
You
just.
know what to do.
Yeah, you beat me to it.
Do we know who jumped him though? Is there like,
It's some crew. I don't know. It's some crew.
are they trying to get big?
I feel like they kept using the crew. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Now,
exactly.
I've heard
Dude,
of
assemble a
situations
task
like where
force.
someone will attack some. I think Lil B was attacked before by someone
Yeah,
trying
some
to get
rapper.
his
it
name out
was
there.
beef or something. Yeah.
They're
Somebody-
trying
yeah.
to like, well, I'll get in the news if I attack Lil B, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
do that so like my name's out there more.
Yeah.
I heard your brother's like heading up a task force, maybe him and Jake
Yeah,
Ennis?
protect Lil B at all costs.
Something
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
what everyone's
I
saying.
respect
'Cause
that.
he always talks about how task force protect Lil B. Where were they then?
Right?
His task force did not protect him.
That's
So-
bummer.
Shopping for your Dior paint.
So yeah, this was a nightmare. So everybody
Bullshit.
at home,
Let's pray for Lil B.
Yeah.
Pray
I hope
for Lil
a
B.
speedy recovery.
yeah, I
Face
think he's
God.
okay. He's tweeting.
Oh, okay.
He's tweeting about how he's a sexy bitch. He already did that.
Oh,
about an hour
so
ago.
he's fine.
Yeah, he's fine.
Okay.
Nice.
Anyway, what else been going on with you guys this week?
Oh, it's nearing Halloween. I've been getting
Yeah.
into the Halloween season.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Nice.
Just been enjoying the fall, enjoying some of the cooler weather, taking
yeah, the
in
cooler
the changing of the leaves, changing of the
104
palm trees.
degrees.
Yeah. That's,
Yeah,
Tuesday's supposed to be 104 degrees. What the fuck?
What happened?
I don't know, man. Global warming's not real though.
October has become my least favorite month.
Say it ain't so.
Because I don't know. Everyone changes their Twitter name. I don't know who's talking, and it's 104 degrees randomly.
Yeah.
Like I can't even plan. I can't. It's like a day comes and it's like, oh, you wore a fucking jacket, you moron. Oh, all right. Fuck this.
Dude, there's a whole economy of Twitter AVI caricatures we're not cashing in on. Every
Yeah.
holiday, you're supposed to pay an artist to get a new Twitter avatar.
Oh man,
Damn.
I didn't do that.
Sucks.
do that.
Have you heard of Spoopy?
Spoopy. I've not.
I have a
Wait,
few years ago.
Wait.
It was annoying last
How
year
do you know about Spoopy?
because I was annoyed as fuck by it
Hold
last
on.
Halloween season.
I thought that was just something my
Yeah, and
friends
skeletons are sexy, and fucking what else meme shit is popular around Halloween? Sorry, I got real old man again. Oh,
I
you're
think you
right.
need to work
We need
on
to change
that. I think you
gears
need to
on this
work on
podcast.
that.
You're right.
I think you need to start being,
Be young and
young
hip.
at heart.
Where's the young Garrett?
And, like,
used to
have-
I'm
love?
trying to fucking color it up today.
Yeah.
No, but that's just like a grandma.
Just gotta let out
Shaw.
the darkness and fucking realize that I have hate in my heart.
Yeah. You're being so old, man. All right, for the rest of the podcast, Garrett is not going to hate on anything he doesn't
He's gonna be
understand.
positive.
He's going to embrace it, and he's going to think it's
Yeah.
funny and cool.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So no matter what meme you throw at Garrett, he's going to be
He's
all
gonna
about
love
it
it.
from now
Now,
on.
all my
is
base are
spoopy,
belong
since
to
I don't
you.
know. What is?
You don't know.
I don't know.
This fucking guy.
Oh, sorry.
This guy is ask the camera.
What?
Don't. It's just like.
Hey,
Don't fall for it.
what's spoopy? What is it?
I don't know. You're so...
Everyone, answer me in the chat. What is spoopy?
For
Go ahead. Tweet at Sean and let him know what spoopy is, because he really doesn't
dude,
know.
last weekend I went to an Animal Crossing a spoopy pop-up shop where they sold like T-shirts and merch.
Really?
All Halloween themed, Animal Crossing themed.
Really? I didn't know they did that.
It was spoopy.
They did a Twin Peaks one in LA this week too.
But was it just weird or was it spoopy?
They made a diner into the diner from
Oh,
Twin
that'd
Peaks.
be the double R.
Yeah, and it looked cool. I was for a minute I was gonna go check it out, but it was like mostly it looked like it was mostly food. I mean, they made the restaurant, so it was like
That's kinda cool,
Yeah,
though.
it looked cool, but it wasn't like a Daft Punk did one like a pop-up thing,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it was like a Daft Punk museum.
Right.
So that was worth going. This, it was kind of like, well, it looks just like it, but I didn't know if I wanted to like go travel up there for that. You know what I mean? But it was cool they did it.
Yeah.
Whatever. The pop-up thing is like a big, like I keep seeing that happen.
Pop-up shops are huge.
Yeah.
Before it was food trucks.
Yeah.
Now you just rent a physical building and do a pop-up
Yeah.
one night thing. Restaurants do it, like clothing stores do it,
Yeah.
art collectives do it.
Yeah.
Jerry Maguire VHS tapes do it.
We're kind of an art collective. We should do a MEGA64 pop-up shop and just sell exclusive merch.
I think at one point someone reached out to me about that.
No shit.
Yeah, about like, hey, use our gallery to do something.
Isn't that what like Kojima does when he comes to town and then he brings a bunch of the merch for like their stuff and they put it in the storefront of some
They
small
did that
game
at
stuff?
E3. Well, I mean, I don't know about that. At E3, they had a tent outside that had.
I would do that. Pop-up shop at a gallery.
We can
Yeah.
We
figure
could
that
make
out.
a Mega 64 art show.
Yeah.
We got so
We
many
got so
talented
much-
artists
yeah,
in
we
our
do.
You can do an
community.
art installation.
We got to put our heads together on
And
this
you don't
one.
outsource the art. You make it yourself.
Yeah. I'll do it.
You don't even know what spoopy is. What are you going to offer the world that's relevant to internet culture? What's the last piece of internet culture you really got into?
Internet culture?
Yeah.
Well, I don't play Snapchat. I don't know. I don't know what the last thing of. I don't know.
Would you say
Give me some examples of what internet
think
culture
you're-
would be, because is
you're
it Rick and
pretty-
Morty?
No.
I like Stranger Things. Does that count? But
Those are all on
That's-
TV.
I'm not posting.
That's basic.
That's on Netflix, which could be viewed in many different devices.
Sometimes you make me sad with the stuff you say.
I make me sad sometimes too.
I'm into internet culture. I had Batman. The news.
Were you into
I'm all
Slender
over
Man,
it.
Sean? You look kind of like him.
No, I wasn't into
I was into
Slender
those girls that murdered someone over Slender Man. That
I was into the
interesting.
Law and Order that copied that story.
Oh yeah.
I
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
they copied the Slender
That
Man
girl
story,
just
huh?
got the one of the girls who stabbed the other girl.
Yeah.
She just got sentenced like earlier this year.
To what?
I don't know, but they had to wait years and years and years before the sentencing actually came.
Oh really?
Uh-huh.
So she's just been living it up.
No, she's been in
That's
jail.
not-
No, I think if not jail, probably under some serious
Yeah.
house.
No, I think
restrictions.
you're in jail, and then what they do is like, let's say you get
Juvie?
20 years,
Yeah.
then they already count the time you were in jail as part of that sentence. So like, if you were in for 2 years, you got 20 years,
Oh.
and that was 18 more years.
So did she? It was two friends lured a third friend into the woods and stabbed her like 60 times.
That's what it was?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't think they
60 times.
killed her though.
If you got stabbed
I think they
60
did.
times,
But think
I
of-
think you got killed.
I don't remember. I think they hurt. I don't
I
know.
think they did hurt her.
I think they hurt
I think
her.
you're right.
But think about like 10-year-olds probably can't stab very good.
oh.
Yeah, 10-year-olds
Oh,
are
man.
dumb.
But a 10-year-old probably gets stabbed really easy, so it's like it flows in both directions.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it kind of compensates for the poor stabbing, but you're such a good
Stabber.
victim.
Yeah.
You know, you absorb the stabs really more than the regular person.
But yeah. That's internet culture.
Do you remember the news story
I'm not
about?
Look what it
I'm not
leads
into
to.
that.
See what it leads to?
Do you remember the crime? Man, this was probably 10 years ago, but there was a crime where two girls invited a girl. They were like high school, like maybe juniors or seniors in high school.
Yeah.
And these two girls invited another girl over that they hated, and they just beat the shit out of her on camera.
Yeah.
And then they immediately put the video on like MySpace.
Yes.
Like, hey, this is what motherfuckers get for messing with us. And it
So
was like,
fucked
yeah,
up.
the police have that video now. Like, they were immediately like detained. And
So that shit like has happened throughout time, like in the 50s and 60s to school kids all the time, where they, you know, befriend the outcast and then invite him over and then beat the shit out of him.
yeah.
That like was just,
That's like red wedding shit.
That's natural.
that just used to happen and people would get away with it.
Yeah.
But now they're still dumb kids, and now they post it on the internet.
And now you're like, boom,
Never
caught.
be the same.
Yeah.
Before
Justice
the
is
internet was
served.
around, they still, you know, posted at places. Don't you remember those kids? I remember in the 90s, these kids went on a crime spree and videotaped it. And the police got the videotape.
I remember hearing about that.
They didn't post it on the internet, but they filmed it and showed it to their friends.
Yeah.
And then they showed it to the wrong friend.
I
to tell
think
the
a
police.
couple killers have killed people on camera, and then it's been the like, you know, ace in the hole to seal the case because they have that footage.
You got thieves too that would like just turn the faucet on every time they robbed a house, and then you have a calling card for every
Tricky.
time. Then you have a record of every house they robbed.
Or they'd wrap tape around their hands,
Yep.
No
Rob
prints.
candy stores.
steal the coins.
What
out
about
of
cut their fingerprints off
Santa's bucket?
so they never?
If you cut your fingerprints off, do you get new fingerprints? Like,
No,
do
I
they
don't
grow
think
in?
so. I think
it's
you
the
get
same
like
one, right?
scar tissue that
Yeah, it's gotta be scars.
like
grows
in
over.
Seven,
Oh.
these are all like bloody and nasty.
Because that's what I learned from watching movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never actually thought
Well,
about it.
I can tell you firsthand that whenever I work, like my side job, I twist a lot of electrical wire,
Yeah.
and this thumbprint will never work with the iPhone.
Oh, really? Yeah.
If I scan it in
Yeah, you
and
told me about
then
that.
go work one day and then come back, it's
Yeah.
a different thumb. It's like, oh, that's not a
Wow.
thumbprint anymore.
Whoa.
So I don't know. The thumbprint's still
You just
there,
outsmarted the FBI.
I guess.
Hacker.
Yep.
Life hack.
It just I'm fool.
Crime hack.
I can't get around a machine. I think the FBI is maybe a little better.
Do you like? So are you now? I'm trying to just given what I know you. I've known you a long time, so I'm of two minds on this.
Okay.
There's a new iPhone coming, iPhone 10. And they're getting rid of the thumbprint. They're adding face recognition so that now you look at the phone, it unlocks. It goes, oh, it's Garrett unlocked.
Yeah.
So half of me goes, Garrett's happy about this. None of that thumb shit. He's free of that, you know, because that's a problem. You're always telling me that's a problem.
It is.
The other half of me knows Garrett is in privacy security mode and going, wait, what the fuck?
I'm
It's
I'm
looking
pretty open
at
though
my
now.
face.
Are you?
Yeah, I got Echo Dots in like 2 rooms.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I know you sometimes, you know, you're cautious. You're a cautious guy.
I don't think you can hold back the flood that is coming. So
Okay.
give in. But here with the iPhone thing, I don't think that's good because I will set it on the passenger seat,
Yeah.
drive, and want to talk to Siri
Yeah.
through my radio.
Yeah.
And the bitch always goes, please unlock your iPhone first. I'm like,
Yeah.
so I can either with my phone in my pocket, reach in, thumbprint it, or reach over to the passenger seat and thumbprint it, which doesn't work half the time with this hand. But what I certainly can't do is like pick my phone up and put it in front of my face when I'm driving.
It sounds like it doesn't need to be in front of your face. Sounds like it's pretty good. It's got like
the side of my face?
well,
just see
oh
you.
yeah, it's got 1,000. It's going to 3D scan your face.
Yeah.
That's why it's got so many sensors in it.
But I got like tendrils coming off.
They
and
made it.
shit.
They made it sound like you can have that like anywhere.
Wow,
And it'll
okay.
go. Oh, okay.
Dude, I'm excited to see it in action, but I was looking at the 8 Plus.
Yeah.
I was gonna not.
I was just
ain't doing
curious.
10.
I was just curious about just the privacy issue. And
Yeah, do you care that there's a device that's 3D scanning your face and will always, you know,
I mean, there's so
have a
much
record of
footage.
that?
You know what I think about? It's too late with the 4 of us.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've sat in these chairs and talked so much that like any of these future audio Photoshop programs have enough of recordings of our voices to make us say anything.
Yeah, so
Facial-
you're saying fucked up stuff. That was
Hacker. Yeah, that was Russians. But the facial thing too, like I think there's so many different angles of us being on camera. It's all the phone doesn't bug me. What's scary is kind of like the Alexa devices always listening.
Yeah.
You know, the invasion of privacy, honestly, doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
It's that information is used to advertise things to me.
Yeah.
That bothers me.
And it doesn't,
Yeah.
and it's like, even though you know it's happening, you kind of don't, because it's always happening in the background. So
like the
it
fact
can
that
fucking influence
when you're saying stuff or searching for stuff, either into your phone or on the internet, suddenly you'll start getting ads that are targeted to you and the things it thinks you want. And it's just like, just don't sell stuff to me. If you're going to invade my privacy and steal all my information, just don't try to make a buck off me.
Yeah.
That's
do
all I
it
ask.
for fun, not profit.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. Do your police surveillance state, but don't try to sell me shit.
This is where the great. Sorry, were you going to say something?
No, we went over this, I think, about Facebook maybe a year ago, where we would talk about something with our phones off and away from us, and then later we would see that thing being advertised to us on Facebook.
Hey, I uninstalled Facebook then, and I never put it back. I on my
Really?
phone. You know, I'll go on it on the computer and stuff. But yeah, I was getting too much weird shit.
Like that was weird. But did anything
weird.
come of that?
I don't know.
No, but that did happen.
I
They're
was
recording you.
Yeah.
I was just
It's
gonna say
part of the
though,
terms of service.
that's always gonna be the great divide. What Apple is really good
Oh,
at.
my battery's always dead.
Apple is really good at like, hey, we're all about privacy. We don't. Their business model is just to sell you fucking expensive gear.
Yeah.
That's their business model. Your private stuff is not their concern. So they have really good encryption. They have stuff that they don't send it to anybody
Hey,
else.
I gotta hand it to them. They did not participate with the government during all of that. Like,
Sure.
give us your phone backdoor bullshit.
Sure, but it's going to be an
Hats off to
interesting trade-off though, because there you have them on one side, like super private. Even like this facial recognition stuff is all encrypted within your device. They can't access that, whatever. So they're great with privacy, and like they've got their own version of Alexa coming out.
Yeah.
And and out the gate, they were like, every single thing in here is encrypted. We can't hear anything. We can't, okay, that's great. But over here you have Google, which does do all those things and listens. And so part of it is like, shit, it's a privacy concern. But at the same time, your Google or your Amazon thing, even though it retains all that stuff, those are going to be so much smarter than the Apple thing ultimately, because Google and Amazon accumulate all that stuff and build a profile on you. Okay.
How do people
so you
use it?
So they're
Gear it towards that.
So I feel like their AI will always be smarter than what Apple's doing, because Apple, great, they're doing privacy. I like, they're, whatever, that's great. But I feel like they can never know as much about you as those other ones. So it's kind of like, okay, would you rather have a smarter device, but it might pull some sneaky shit on you?
Yeah.
Or Apple, okay, it's enclosed, but might be dumber.
Dumb advice.
But you could go either way on that.
Dude, I go from 0 to 100 with my anger if I'm trying to talk to Siri.
Yeah.
In the middle of me talking, it stops and she starts talking back to me.
Oh God,
I
know
wasn't
that.
fucking done yet.
Because the only thing I really use Siri for is reminders.
Okay.
So I'll just say like, remind me at 10 a.m. to get this. Remind me at 11 a.m. to mail the check. Remind me, and when it's like, remind me to. Okay, just what do you want me to remind you about? Oh my God, I was fucking telling you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Shut up and listen.
She's not there like the other two are. Alexa's pretty good. I mean, you just.
Yeah.
They should they should change it into like really domineering male voice, and then you would just be used to it interrupting you.
Yeah.
Like an authoritative.
Oh, yeah.
You're talking to, it wouldn't be Siri. What would be the male version?
Well-
Sonny. And out of nowhere, it's just like, all right, shut up. I got it. Listen.
There's settings. You can change it to
Listen
male
to me.
voice.
I got what you're looking for.
But he should do that. Yeah. And
Be
then,
gruff.
like almost have that be part of it so it feels natural. So they do that. And then you go, yeah, motherfucker, remind me to mail the check. All right, fuck you. And then it's done.
It's done.
Yeah. That
It's like the Jersey version.
Yeah. Just, hey, I'm walking here kind of thing.
Sonny, remind me to, I fucking know what you want me to remind you of. You got a meeting later. Duh.
It is interesting. As these digital assistants came out, Siri is the first one I started using.
Yeah.
And I use it a lot every day. And it's like, it sucks because you can't change the name. I don't like Siri.
Yeah, you should be like,
You-
Bob.
Every time
You
I say
can-
seriously, by
Yes.
the way, it always.
I don't leave it to auto listen or
No,
whatever.
me neither.
but-
I turn that off.
But like, you didn't get a lot of voices at first. Now you got a couple. You got like Australian, English. Now you got men, women voices for Siri and stuff like that. Imagine what that's going to come to later, where you can have like sliders of like aggression, depth of voice.
Yeah, they should.
You know, high pitch, low pitch. Like a video game, you could actually go into the Alexa app, set her tone, her voice. Is she smarmy? Is she tsundere? What are we doing here?
Yeah.
I don't think they'll ever go that far.
You don't?
No, because I feel like as time goes on and corporations want to maximize the amount of money that they make, they're just generally like trying to make everything this really fluffy, like really kind of coddled experience for
Simple
everything
to
you
use.
get. Yeah, I don't think you'll ever get something that's overly aggressive, because somewhere down the line somebody would say, well, if it's aggressive, less people will like it and will make less money.
it's
So-
But that's your slider setting. Yeah, that would
just
be a
generally,
niche.
you know, everything
You know
just
what?
kind of gets
I mean,
dumbified.
people already hack these things, but people are going to start hacking voice packs. You're going to like install a voice pack that you get off of a website that changes your like assistant, your Amazon assistant's voice.
Yeah.
It's the same thing
Like
with
a doom wad.
the whole advertising fiasco that YouTube is going through right now, where everything needs to be family friendly. It's like, why
Yeah.
does everything need to be family friendly? Like, some people don't like that shit.
Well, the beauty of that chant or the YouTube coming out was like everyone had their own voice.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
To go
Twitch.
Okay? Yeah, Twitch. We
You
got
got to
Twitch.
watch Twitch now. YouTube's dead.
I was gonna say, going back to the face camera thing though.
Uh-huh.
They asked people everyone tweeted at Edward Snowden about it. Like, hey, what's your take on the face recognition thing? And he said,
He's the go-to guy with privacy invasion.
yeah, he's like, what do you think they're going to be doing with that? Anyway, they asked him, and what he said, I think this is interesting, and I think he's totally right. He said, the tech that they showed is secure. It's encrypted end to end within your device. He's like, that's good. Like, that's not people can't just take that or use it. He said, here's the problem with it, is that they've got face recognition. So now you're going to have 100 other companies going, oh, yeah, we got face recognition. Yeah, no, we got that. Yeah, show your face to the thing. And they won't be secure.
Well,
It's like all these other companies are just going to throw up a camera and go, yeah, it's you. Yeah. And it's like, where's that
if
going?
you've ever used a Snapchat filter, they already have your face. Like, isn't that in
I
there?
don't know what you hear.
Maybe.
I mean, people are making those faces with their dumb dog ears, and meanwhile, like everyone has your face now.
The government has
The
it.
government they got you with the dog face.
And someday they're going to use it against
You
you.
want to be
Someday.
a cat and throw up a rainbow? Well, it costs you your privacy.
I think the government can fuck you
Yeah. Nice.
whether they want
Oh,
to
it's
or
more.
not. Now, tomorrow, so Snapchat filters or not, like they just get you with something else if they really want to get you.
That's what they want you to believe.
Oh,
That's why you got to keep a low profile.
Anyways.
You don't,
let's
keep,
all-
you don't
we'll
keep
keep-
a very high profile, Sean.
Me?
Yeah,
No.
you're under the radar, cool dad.
Yeah, right.
Kinda
This guy's
vibe.
on Instagram
I
posting
am.
his whole life.
I am.
But that's like he's keeping it like that's what he
Yeah,
wants.
that's
you
the
to
life
see.
I want you to see.
That's he put his best foot
Instagram
forward.
is
you know?
owned by Facebook. They're low key.
He does his dirty
Yeah, they're
shit.
low-key.
Oh yeah, I trust that owner guy.
Yeah.
They made a movie about him, right?
Yeah.
I liked Nine Inch Nails, so what could go wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. They wouldn't have done the score if
Nope.
they didn't like
if
it.
they didn't like him.
I want to talk about video games, if that's all right.
Yeah, let's
If
do
we
it.
can move.
You been
all
playing
right.
video games?
I have.
You're gonna bring this up? Wow.
Yeah. I had a rare night where everyone went to bed super early, and it was like 9. I was like, well, I guess I'll
Jerk off.
play video
Oh.
games. And so
You're different than me.
And so I
He jerked
would have played. I would have played South Park, but I didn't own it yet. I did buy it. I haven't played it yet though.
Okay.
But I was like, you know what I bought and never played was that Star Trek Bridge Commander game. I'm gonna.
Oh, you VR'd up?
I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna dust off my VR and play it.
All right. Oh my.
Let me tell you,
Who's number
it
one?
was 11:10 before I finally got. I was able to play the
Calibrated?
fucking game. It wasn't calibrated. It was like, oh, you want to play? Okay, well, you got to install. Okay, I haven't played VR in a while. Whatever. Oh, there's a new update. Okay, I'll do that. Oh, update for the game too. Okay, fine, whatever.
We're sounding old. Sean.
I know. I do it all, and then I turn on the game. Oh, you gotta sign up for the Ubisoft.
Oh, fuck you.
Yeah, what was this shit? Yeah. I
What
remember.
the
yeah.
fuck? So I had to
Capcom's
sign
done this
in.
to
I had to
me.
make some account on Ubisoft.
Did you have to though?
I couldn't figure out a way around it. So I signed up for some fucking Ubisoft club that I'm gonna uninstall as fast as I possibly can. Then I sit down and the game is not calibrated right. It just took so long to finally I sat down. I was like, oh, I want to go to bed now because it's too fucking late. I'm not even gonna play this game.
Come on, the Klingons are coming.
I played it for like 10 minutes and it was a fun 10 minutes. But fuck, dude, I had a night and I wasted it all.
I spent an entire night on tutorial for that.
That's what I was
game,
saying.
and
Yeah,
I
like
never went back.
Yeah, I was doing the tutorial and then I was like, I just want to play the game. I'll figure it out in space.
Huh.
And I didn't figure it out. I was lost in what I was supposed to do.
Have you seen this news story that came out this week about what company was it? Either Activision or there was some company, EA perhaps, that patented a player matching system for their online games that promoted microtransactions.
In player matching?
No, I don't know who did that.
Yeah, so it would basically be like we've made this matching system for online play that would promote microtransactions. So if somebody has an overpowered gun, you know, we might pair you with them so you could see the benefits of using that gun, and you might want to get that gun for yourself.
Oh no, I don't know anything about.
Oh,
that.
so they're just gonna pair people who have bought DLC with players who have not yet bought
the
the
haves
DLC.
and have-nots.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That is fucking bullshit.
But then a bunch of people complain, so they're like, "Well, we just patented it, but you know, we don't know if we're going to use it."
Yeah, we don't know.
Yeah, we'll slip that
Well,
into
we
a shitty
patented
game
it.
4 years from now. No
We
one
spent a
hears
lot
about.
of money on this. We're not going to use it though.
I feel like the whole there's a lot of people talking about microtransactions in the news. It's really controversial these days, and I feel like we nailed all of this with our DLC video.
Yeah.
Years ago.
DLC the game.
DLC the game, where you get this basic game, but there's like not anything to it. There's no level 2. They kind of took DLC and then broke it up into little smaller things for
And
you to
called it
download, and just called it
microtransactions.
microtransactions.
Weird. That is
They
what
just
they did.
repackaged DLC
Instead of a
new-
weapons pack, it's
more
like, no, just get one for $1. The next one for another $1.
Instead of downloadable content, it's just like, well, then don't call it that. But that's not what this is.
So speaking of that, it's kind of an interesting, just pivoting a little bit, but the big thing this week, I know you're gone, so I don't know if you heard about this, but there was a news about a Star Wars game.
Was it a Visceral that shut down?
Yes, Visceral,
Yeah, I heard
who
about
was a
this.
great developer, really great developer,
really good.
got dissolved by EA, and EA as of late has been talking company-wide about thinking, you know, they're trying to do, you know, going forward, kind of games are a service. Games, you know, and don't think of it as a game, think of it as a service.
Oh, God.
And it's like,
They want us to Netflix again.
So they started to talk about that, and then came the Star Wars news. It's like they hired the woman who previously ran Uncharted.
Yeah.
She's been working on a Star Wars game with Visceral all these years.
God, that'd been so
And
cool.
even in their press release this week, when it all dissolved, they put, this was a single-player adventure in the Star Wars universe.
Like Uncharted.
But after research, we've decided that to go a different route. So, and it just sounds like it's like, you know, everything's going this Destiny route. And oh man, it was hard to read that. I really like Visceral. I like them a lot.
I did too.
It's all about the almighty dollar. So a lot of companies are saying games are a service, huh?
It's just been a prevailing thing.
What's the service? What?
Pay $9 a month
Like it's a
to play
thing that never
Destiny
stops.
3.
Like you keep playing.
No, I
and-
understand
yeah,
what
yeah.
they're saying, but what is... If I go to a gas station and it's full service, a guy puts gas in my tank and something has been accomplished there. What do you get out of just continuously paying a video game? You get to play it more?
It's more of a, you know, right now, like everyone's been playing Destiny 2. Okay, well, I can hop onto that right now. Like if I just bought it today,
Right.
I'd hop on. Wow, all my friends are on here. They're all level 50 and I'm level 1. Well, you know, I'll try to play with them. Ooh, you're not doing so well. If you pay this amount, you could just go up to level 50, you know. Okay, you know, it's like these ongoing like things. Oh, an expansion pack, by the way, is coming out. You know, it's a service. It's, you know, hey, every few months a thing comes out.
Everyone's playing the
you know.
expansion now.
I don't know if I
It's
consider
just
that
a-
a service.
No.
I feel like a service...
like
A
Netflix
service
is a
has
service.
like an end goal.
That's what they're
There's a
calling it.
deliverable to it, and
Yep.
then you get something out of it. Like
Well, you pay every month and they give it to you.
you know, like a mechanic offers a service. You have a broken car, come here, pay for my services. Now you have a fixed car.
Yeah. There's
What do I get out of just playing a video game indefinitely forever?
Oh no, you pay you.
I never
pay them
liked
something.
MMOs either.
You pay them something more every month, and they give you another thing every month.
Yeah, I get
That's their
that.
service. There you go.
but
Enjoy your service.
It really has opened my eyes, though. All this conversation that we're having, and then you get the SNES Classic and you turn it on, There are no updates. You play your game, and it's like this is how it used to be. I was telling the kids, like it used to be this way, but you just put it on and play, and after update, you don't do anything. You just sit down and play, and that is
This
it.
is the old man couch.
It is.
That's it. That's it.
But listen though, couldn't we just go back to that just a little bit? Like, couldn't we just
That's what
not
the
have to
Switch is.
update every 13
I
seconds?
feel like the Switch is that though.
You're right. You know,
That is
you're
what
right.
the
Switch is, I mean, occasionally an update, occasionally, but we're not talking every 5 minutes or
Yeah,
anything
okay.
like that.
All right.
And that's the thing is like, there's all this talk about, you know, single player. Oh, is the single player experience dead? Is it this? And it's funny. It's like Nintendo's going full speed.
Mario
still.
will be here in
You go to
5
Target
minutes.
and there's Mario stuff, Mario Odyssey stuff all
Already?
over.
Oh, wow.
And like as if it's a new movie coming out. And it's like, man, Nintendo just keeps carrying that torch.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's so funny.
Well, here's the thing. Just cut through the bullshit. Video games are a product.
Yeah.
They're not a service. And that's just it. If
Yeah.
you go to a restaurant, you get food service. You don't have to cook the food. They'll bring it to you. I have a meal. Thank you for your service. You're taking
Yeah.
care of me. Video games, there's not... It's a fucking thing that you bought and you own it, and then it's just... It should be yours. And I
Yeah.
guess they say it's a service because they want to convince you that it's not really yours, that you're getting something from them.
Yeah, that it's just that you're
continuously.
buying into a part of a thing rather than.
But that
owning
is
a thing.
bullshit.
MMOs have gotten away with it since they began.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was a $12 a month fee to
That's
be on their
true.
server.
And when I bring up this stuff and like people talking about single player's dead and stuff like that, everything we're talking about is on a AAA level. You know, because there's always people that are like, no, indie games are, but that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about like, you know, of the big studios. I think that's what we're all talking about.
Indie games don't usually have a lot of story though either.
Well, there's some that do.
some.
There's a lot of great stuff in indie, definitely.
Yeah.
But you know, just talking about the major, you know.
I know there's a lot of people out there.
Shift.
A lot of you know, we meet these types of people at GDC every year. They think video games are art. They think it's
I
a
do.
creative work of art.
I would agree with that.
Imagine if you walked into an art studio. There was an artist sitting next to a canvas, and he took one piece of paint, put a line there. Welcome to the art service. I have another line that I am preparing to put up here.
Yeah, if you want to see what else I was going to do.
You could see what I've come up with next. It's just with $1. If you subscribe for every month for $1 a month, I will continue to paint this picture for you.
This could be a video.
But it will never be
Dude.
done. I will just keep painting it forever. And if you want to see where it goes, welcome to my art service.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks.
It's bullshit.
That is bullshit.
Also too, on top of everything else, this is a Western thing too. Because like, honestly, Japan is still like, they're the ones still bringing the single play. You know, in terms of a complete single player experience, like Japan's still
they're Nintendo.
delivering that.
And
now.
there's-
Yeah, exactly. Nintendo, Evil Within 2 just came out.
They're still
all
doing
this stuff.
perv games like crazy that don't even come out over here.
Yeah, exactly. So there you
They're
go.
fine.
The
It
new
sucks.
Iron Man movie comes out. You get one scene for the price of admission to the movie theater. If you want to see the next scene, you can buy it.
Movie
or,
service.
you don't have to.
You don't have to.
It's up to you. Movie service.
Just a taste.
Anyways.
Somebody did bring up Final Fantasy 15 though, so that does kind of spit in the face of my argument.
Nah, they got you.
That was a commercial that was a DLC vehicle.
Yikes.
Just like the car that drove through the countryside through that game, there was just a car wanting to
Forgettable.
bring you
What was it
more shit
called?
to buy.
Mm.
What?
I don't know. That game was so forgettable, man.
Yeah,
It looked really good.
that was a burn.
And fuck.
Yeah.
Speaking
two were
of
burns.
movie service, I used my movie pass this week. I saw The Foreigner.
Oh, how was that? With Jackie Chan?
I saw the new Jackie Chan movie.
Ooh.
It was cool.
Was it?
Garrett, I think you would really like
The
it.
Foreigner,
I
wow.
want to give nobody else here. Garrett,
His-
I want to recommend Garrett go see The Foreigner
All right.
in theaters. Check it out.
I like Jackie Chan movies.
I felt like I was watching Metal Gear 5,
Ooh.
the movie.
I love when movies remind me of Metal
I
Gear.
got
Jackie Chan
so
solid?
many Metal Gear vibes multiple times.
Hell
Throughout-
yeah.
Throughout watching this movie, I was like, this is kind of like Metal Gear.
That's what Sicario
Okay,
was
this
for me.
is really like Metal Gear. This is the fucking Metal Gear
Jackie
shit.
Chan as Venom Snake.
It's none of the
Venom
it's,
Chan.
It's none of the. Here's the thing. It's none of the story of Metal Gear.
Yeah,
it's,
but-
it's the gameplay of
And
Metal
how
Gear
he's doing shit.
in a movie
and how it's shot?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, cool.
Just the scenario. It's like at one point, if you've seen the trailer, you kind of know it's
It's
Jackie
like
Chan.
Taken, but with Jackie Chan,
It's
right?
Jackie Chan versus Pierce Brosnan.
Okay.
And at one point, Pierce Brosnan is like, this guy's coming for me. All right, I'm going to go I'm gonna go to the secluded area. Get all the boys to come to the secluded area. They gotta protect me. And then it cuts to night. It's a bunch of guys walking around the perimeter with guns, and Jackie Chan's like sneaking up in the bushes, doing distractions. Oh, what's that? Walking over, and Jackie Chan.
What was that noise?
Seriously, at one point, I don't want to spoil the movie, but there was a moment where he comes up behind a guy and grabs him, and he starts interrogating him with a knife to his throat. And he's like, "Speak, tell me." And it's just like,
Wow.
this is fucking Metal
Who
Gear.
directed this?
It's the guy who directed GoldenEye and Casino Royale.
Also, oh wow, he's using Brosnan again.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Another past Bond. All right, cool. I would check it out.
I liked it. I did have one complaint, though. If you haven't seen the trailer, don't watch the trailer.
Well, I haven't.
Don't watch the trailer.
I've heard that.
Because it's one of those trailers where every single part of the movie is in the trailer.
I hate
Yeah.
So I was literally watching the movie and I'd just be thinking, this is cool. Is it done? Well, no.
Because that hasn't
I
happened
saw a
yet.
scene in the trailer
That
that hasn't
sucks.
happened yet.
Yeah.
And once you get towards
That
the end of the movie,
sucks.
I'm thinking like, hold on, they still haven't wrapped up this part. Fuck, I saw that in the trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Fuck.
you
That
know,
sucks.
I reviewed Baby Driver a few months ago, and I kind of had that fear. I saw the trailer for Baby Driver, and I went in thinking like, I hope they don't take this trailer and just spread it out over 2 hours. And I was really impressed. I felt like all of the Baby Driver trailer was taken care of in the first 15 minutes, and I was like,
Yeah.
shit, I don't know.
That's
I
how
don't
it
know
should
where
be
the
done.
fuck
Yeah,
this goes
that
anymore.
was
Like,
cool.
I've seen everything. It was the opposite for The Foreigner, where I'm like 90 minutes in, and I still have like, okay, they haven't gotten this part, and that cool part in the trailer hasn't happened yet. So avoid the trailer if you haven't seen it yet.
What is the most? What's a movie that was the most wrecked by a trailer to you? Not necessarily wrecked like the movie was bad, but like wow, the trailer. I feel like I saw everything. You know what I mean?
Anything that's a super dumb summer blockbuster, like
yeah.
end of the world type disaster
Yeah.
movie. Not disaster movie, the comedy, but like there's a new one I just saw in theaters. I saw the trailer for it, and it's like Worldstorm, fucking
Geostorm.
Geostorm. Okay,
Yeah.
the trailer for Geostorm is the entire
Worldstorm.
fucking movie. Geostorm.
Did you see Geostorm?
No,
Oh.
I don't need to. I saw the trailer twice. It's like it's every big expansive CG thing that they do
Yeah.
with a destructive force, and we got to get this. And they hijack the satellites, and the weather's coming. And did it do it? A terrorist? Could it be? I don't know. It's fucking start to finish the entire plot of
But
the
that's
movie.
not a movie.
Geostorm? Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, but that's not a movie you've seen. Is there one that you've seen where it was like, whoa? Yeah.
No,
it's
but
a
like
little
when
bit-
I see any of those disastrous summer
Yeah.
blockbuster type things, it's like, well, I know exactly how that movie is going to go
Yeah.
based on that trailer I just saw.
Yeah.
So like, I can't think of an actual instance where I saw them both.
You know what did?
Because I don't really watch trailers
I
anymore.
don't know if you would even consider this because this is a remake, but when they did the King Kong with Peter Jackson, they
Yeah.
showed everything, and
Yeah.
it's like I see him in New York, I see him on
maybe that's why they did that.
on the
they
building. I
figured you'd
guess,
know,
but
yeah.
it's like, dude, some kids don't know.
I feel like that happens
Yeah.
more with like dramatic movies,
Yeah.
you know, where it's like the story of a man who lost everything. And then you see the guy lose everything. It's like,
Yeah.
but then a redemptive opportunity arose. And then he meets somebody, I need your help. And watch him rebuild his life. Wow, we're really getting along nicely.
Yeah.
Until somebody else showed up. That's my daughter you're working with. And it's like, all right, I get it.
Yeah.
You're just telling me literally the whole story.
Like they wrap it up at the end of the
If
trailer.
you can't make your movie seem interesting without spoiling all of the movie, then maybe it's not going to be a success.
The movie where I felt like shit, I wish I wouldn't have watched any of them. This is going to sound really weird. Was Borat. That movie, I was really excited for, and I watched every trailer. And then when I got there, now I don't dislike the movie. I like the movie, but I left it going. I wish I had gone in cold because every trailer I saw was like the funny climactic thing.
It was
in
the best
every,
part of every
in every bit,
yeah.
except for the ending of the movie. They kept that under wraps, like
Sure.
the very ending. But
Kissing in the wrestling ring.
That's
that's a
Bruno.
different movie.
Oh.
But yeah, so I still liked it. I liked it a lot, but I blamed myself. I was like, I watched everything for that, and I wish I wouldn't have done
I don't want to see Geostorm because they have this really obnoxious use of the word literally in the trailer.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
really?
Yeah, it's Gerard Butler from 300.
Yeah.
And he has to go to some Senate meeting. This is in the beginning of the trailer. And as soon as I saw this, I was like, fuck off. Shut
It
up.
looks like dog shit, man.
Dog shit movie. It was, we're here to start this Senate meeting with Gerard Butler and let the record show he was 15 minutes late. And he sits there, he's like, sorry about that. I literally flew in from space. And then you learn that he's an astronaut who like lives on the satellite.
Oh, so that's it. So he did.
Yeah.
He literally flew.
Literally.
He literally flew in from space. But it was just his delivery. I was like, this is cute. Not interested. I want the grit. Be gritty.
Hey, I was there was something. Was it the I want to say it was on CNN or something. Maybe it was a documentary. Didn't they just they did the 90s or something just recently now?
Yeah,
they did the
about
different decades. 17
years ago.
But they did. There was something I was watching. What?
No, go ahead.
There was something that they were like, yeah, and it literally did this, and I was like,
but did it?
man, that's not true. I mean, when 9/11 happened, it was literally a ghost town, and
that's not.
no, it's not. They weren't ghosts flying around. It literally wasn't a ghost town.
They abandoned New York for 30 years.
They did it a couple times, and I was like, this is
Language
serious.
is changing, man. Language
Man.
changes as the years roll by,
Yeah, that was
and
weird.
things become different.
So I've heard that the movie to watch this, I was going to say summer, but
Yeah, summer
fall,
blockbuster.
this fall, this winter, the movie that cannot be missed. Correct me if I'm wrong out there.
Ooh,
The Snowman.
Oh,
ooh.
With
Fassbender.
Michael Fassbender.
Yeah.
The Snowman.
It,
I've heard that The Snowman is so bad,
yeah, it did not look
you
good.
have to watch it.
Oh, really?
yeah. Now they got Movie Pass. I mean,
I'm
I
seeing
think I'm going.
review after review of this movie that is like, how the fuck did they get Michael Fassbender to make this movie? It's just so bad.
Hey, apparently
Yeah.
he's not in the advertise. Like the billboards are of the fucking snow face.
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
not Michael
yeah,
Fassbender.
because I think they're trying to save his career.
I think
Yeah.
so.
Because they're afraid you might actually go see the Snowman and
go,
realize he's in it.
Whoa.
But the way that it's being ripped apart, to me, it's like, well, I have to see this movie.
Yeah.
I had no interest in this movie until I heard how bad it was, and now, like, how bad
Yeah, now
is
I'm
it
in.
actually? They're saying it's so bad.
It's in theaters.
NPR did a review of it that was like, at all costs, avoid this movie.
Oh.
Like, don't be caught dead
yeah, but
watching
see,
this
that-
movie.
that gets
And
me
to get
wanting
that
to
from
go.
NPR,
Damn,
which
yeah.
is they're not like The Onion. They don't
Really
usually
nice.
they're nice. They don't jab movies. So it's
No.
like, yo, if NPR is shitting on your movie, what the
Yeah.
fuck happened in
Yeah.
the
What did you
Snowman?
I want to
Dude.
go. Maybe
Yeah,
I'll see
maybe
it
we
this
should see
week.
a Snowman.
Yeah, I'm down for Snowman.
I might
I got
have
that
to- I might
Snowman.
have to do that Snowman.
I don't know anything about it. I don't think I've seen anything
It's
for it.
it's like Silence of the Lambs from what the trailer makes it look like. It's a
Oh.
bunch of people hunting a serial killer. You know, in Silence of the Lambs, he was Buffalo Bill.
Right.
He collected body parts.
Sure.
The Snowman is the killer who I'm pretty sure also collects body parts, but might just
Turn
like
people
hide
into
your
snowmen.
body inside of a snow. His calling card is to like leave a
Oh.
piece of snow behind.
Because it's in Norway.
Piece of snow.
something like that.
So when the
A piece
snow
of
melts, then you find the body, but it's been there for how long?
Yeah.
Is that right? Oh, interesting.
I don't know.
I don't
You
know.
have to watch
I
The
can't
Snowman
wait.
to find out. I think we're all gonna have to go watch the Snowman.
Okay. Snowman.
I saw the trailer for Happy Death Day finally.
Yeah.
And I had not seen it before the podcast last week. It is like exactly Groundhog's Day to the point of her
With
like
murder.
Yeah, with murder. But it's her being like, sprinkles turn on now. And yes, I'll take that flyer. And Carl alarm in 3, 2, 1. And it's like this is they made this movie already.
Do you ever see
Yeah.
that with a movie and you go, this is the most basic thing. How did this get like? For me, that will always be Click, the movie with Adam Sandler.
The remote.
Oh,
Yeah,
all the
my
time.
remote does this and then it does
Mute.
that. And it's like, I had this idea as a kid.
Well, you know,
Like,
if you,
what?
I've read a couple books about movies and the movie making process, and they say sometimes a movie gets greenlit just because the idea is so simple.
Mm-hmm.
And so a lot of movies just get sold on the premise of take this movie and this movie and put them together, you know?
Sure.
Like,
Yeah. That is literally how they pitch stuff too. They'll be like, okay, imagine you got a remote and it can do anything you point it at. It works on real life. So if you're talking, I mute you. It's going to be funny like Ghostbusters, but it's going to be with Adam Sandler. We're going to do it like Billy Madison. And they're
Exactly.
like, sold.
That's literally how they pitch it?
That's literally
Yeah.
how they pitch
Okay.
it.
it is. with the voices and.
Did I say
everything
literally
like
at the
that.
beginning of
Yeah,
that? Oh, I was doing that. That pitch guy knows how to incorrectly use a word.
They know that if a movie is too high concept, like The Revenant, you know,
Yeah.
what the fuck is The Revenant about? All right, let me explain to you. There will be people who be like, no, I don't care.
Yeah.
Not interested.
A bear?
I got shit going on in my life. A fucking bear, whatever. What else you got? Groundhog's Day, but somebody murders him at the end of every day. Oh,
Congratulations.
now I can wrap my head around that. Here's $20 million.
Right.
All right, I got this thing, The Prestige. What?
This is the problem with Blade
What
Runner.
if you could
with
control
Blade Runner
the weather?
2049?
They couldn't really.
You can't explain that to anybody.
express it.
So that movie would not get made if it wasn't Blade Runner, but we make it now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
and even then,
that's
people,
how it got
and then
made,
even now,
definitely.
people are like, nah, I still don't know if I want to see that though. It actually got beat out by Happy Death Day.
Yeah.
There you
Oh
go.
my god.
There you go.
It's funny though, yeah, because a comedy like Bill Murray comedy that it just has murder put into it.
Yeah.
Like, what else could you? I feel like, well, if that's the recipe
Bill Murder.
for a movie, I got 100 movies for you. Lost in Translation, but they murder each other at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ghostbusters, but they kill you.
Stripes, but they lose the war.
Yeah, Caddyshack, Murder Shack.
Good one.
Oh.
Trying to think of another one here.
Yeah.
What's another movie he was
Coffee
in?
and cigarettes.
That was all of them. That's all.
Coffee and cigarettes, knives and guns.
Well, coffee and
Wow.
cigarettes. You
There
drink
you go.
too much. You smoke too much.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're out.
Yeah,
That's
cancer.
Zombieland.
That
Well,
was-
no, they're already.
Ooh,
Yeah,
they're already
yeah,
dead.
got 'em.
And he was
all
dead
right.
in that.
No, I
Check it
wasn't.
out. It's 51st dates.
Yeah.
But they
50 last dates.
But they murder somebody at the end of every date. She doesn't realize she's dating a
Yeah.
serial killer.
So I was right.
Oh, so it's
50 last dates.
But every time she goes to sleep, she wakes up and she just thinks it's a normal guy again. And she doesn't know she's an accomplice in murder.
I like this.
It's 10 Things I Hate About You meets Donnie Darko,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
but starring Fairuza Balk.
I think. Yeah. Oh, she's something else.
Yeah.
She's really.
It's called
right,
51st Kills. Boom.
Get off me.
Thank you, Hollywood.
That's good. I
Call
like
me
that.
up.
I like that.
The trajectory of Donnie Darko is really funny to me.
Yeah.
Went from. What the fuck was that movie? Nobody saw that. Nobody saw that.
Oh, you really?
Hey, I just saw that movie, Donnie Darko. Yeah, that was a crazy movie. It was? Yeah, watch this movie. What the hell? This is really weird. Yeah, everyone watch this movie. Hey, we all watch this movie. What the fuck was this stupid piece of shit movie?
No one likes this movie.
And that's where it's at now. I
Yeah,
feel like.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
like,
definitely.
Fuck Donnie Darko.
Someone-
I don't think it's the worst movie for being a lost, like, thrown away movie.
Yeah,
I think
which
it's
No, it had
It
good
was.
music too.
So I think
Yeah.
I think for being a garbage thrown away movie, it's like, oh, that was interesting.
There are really cool
Yeah.
parts to that movie. Still.
But yeah, but you also can't worship that movie either.
Jake
It's not
Gyllenhaal's a
safe.
little, he's not,
Yeah.
he's not that likable in it.
Yeah.
But you're right, it has its moments.
I saw it in the context of flop piece of shit.
That's good.
And then when I saw it, I was like, oh, that was.
Did I tell you
I didn't
how-
expect that to be a weird movie. That was weird.
Have I ever told you how I saw it? Someone sat me down and was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
"Hey, this movie I watched last night,
Yeah.
Donnie Darko, Garrett, it is your movie, man.
Oh, yeah,
this
that's
is
not a good-
you.
that's not a good concept.
This movie, you're gonna love this movie so much. You got to go tonight and get Donnie Darko. I think I went downloaded it like that night. You got to get Donnie Darko. It is so you to it. You were gonna love this movie." And then I sat there watching the movie, going like, I don't fucking like my friend Stacy anymore.
Speaking of that kind of thing with you and movies, there was an inside joke we had for a while because there's a movie called Night Watch
Yeah,
that someone
Night Watch and Day Watch.
we know that a
Let
mutual
him borrow it.
a mutual friend kept saying, Garrett be all over that movie. Night Watch. Oh, you love Night Watch. Yeah.
Gotta let you borrow.
And it
gotta
got
let
to
you
the
borrow.
point that we kept hearing about that. Everyone kept saying, "Oh, Night Watch, Garrett, you love Night Watch.
Night Watch, then Day Watch. You're gonna love it.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it." That when Night Watch came out, it was your birthday, and I bought it. And I remember for some reason it wasn't like it was not cheap. It was like Yeah, it's on DVD for like $26. I was like, yeah, but it'd be so funny to get him
That's why I have
as a
it.
gift. So I bought that for him. All right, there you go. And you were just laughing. I think I got you something else too.
Yeah.
But that, and then a year later, Daywatch came out. So I was like, well, I got to keep the joke up.
Oh my
so I got
God,
you that
that's
on
why-
DVD, and that was expensive too.
Yeah, because they were imports.
Yeah, or something. And after that, I was like, is anyone laughing at this but me?
No.
This is costing me a lot of money, and he's probably throwing these away. Like, what
Hey.
am I- So anyway,
I don't know if Night Watch and Day Watch are even still in my. They're probably
Yeah.
still in my DVD.
I think they are.
Case.
I
They
think I
must
saw them. Yeah,
to get rid of nothing.
but they will probably stay unwatched.
No,
But,
unwatched.
whatever.
Yeah.
You know what? Worth $1 if it makes you laugh.
right.
Speaking of worth $1 if it makes you laugh, hey, if you're watching us on Twitch, by the
yeah.
way, TwitchCon was this week.
Yeah.
Show of hands who went.
Well, where's
they're still
Eric?
there, right?
Where's Eric?
Oh, it's still going on. Yeah, Eric is there vaping. I ran out of e-juice, so I couldn't go.
That's why I left.
I was
because
gonna
ran
go,
out.
and I literally have no e-juice
Why do you
left.
keep
My mom-
making vaping references?
That's all I've heard about TwitchCon this week on social media. I didn't hear about one panel,
Yeah.
an announcement, this or that. Nothing. I just kept hearing everyone here is vaping. I've been vaped in the face so many times. Everyone
Strawberry
is
face
blowing
vape.
like it's like
I've
everywhere I
been
go.
I've been vaped.
I've been vaped.
It's like Slimer.
But that's literally everything I've read. It's like
Vape.
everyone here is vaping. I can't breathe. Get me out of here. The air is not clear.
Kids that are into Twitch are like just too cool for regular con goers. They can't handle.
because they're cool.
A bunch of regular con goers couldn't handle how cool all the Twitch streamers vape clouds were, and they bitched online.
There you
That's
go.
all. They're salty. That's
So
what they
maybe
are.
yeah, so much salt.
Back in my day, people just smoked good old fashioned weed. What's with all the kids just vaping these days?
I thought you were going to say tobacco.
Well, wacky tobacco is what we called it back in my day.
just
Roll it up, lick it.
Am I old? Just do the damn drugs and then go to the convention.
Now they're doing condensed milk and pickle Rick and Ugh,
Anyway, as I was saying,
sickening.
the folks at Twitch, they run a fine website. A lot of vaping going on at the con. But here we have a quality stream. It's vape free and clean air for everyone out there to consume. If you like our stream, hit the subscribe button. If you have Twitch Prime, which is what you have that for free. If you have Amazon Prime,
Oh, yeah.
You probably do.
you get a free subscription every month. So hit that Twitch Prime button. And if you already have Amazon Prime, it's not going to cost you anything. And you get an ad-free experience. You get emoticons. You get all kinds of stuff on our stream. So if you like it, you might as well click it if it's not going to cost you anything. So just do it.
Do it.
I also want to let everyone know another great way to connect to MEGA64 in a phenomenal way is through our amazing merchandise. Shop.mega64.com. And guess what? This Friday, we put up one of my favorite shirts we've ever had.
Ooh.
Our collaboration with Anime Trash Swag.
Oh, yeah.
Their new shirt is out on our online store right
I'm so happy
now.
that's finally online now.
Yes.
We were
Me
doing
too.
it at cons,
Yeah.
and it's flying. So
It
I'm
hasn't been
happy.
available again until right now.
Cool.
So go to shop.mega64.com. Pick one up. We also resurrected the Rainbow 64 shirt in a very small number. Like we did like a pre-order, a pre-sale for that a long time ago. These are just like the leftovers from that, and they're going to go fast. So get on there, pick up a shirt. You're going to love it. I promise you will. And it's just going to be, you're going to be styling. I want to also let everybody know we have we've been talking about it. We're going to be hyping it up more and more because it's getting closer. MEGA64 Game Days in Anaheim, California is November 11th and 12th. And I'm telling everyone right now, if you're watching this live, tonight, October 22nd, Sunday, is the last night to get. We've added as many tickets to day one as we possibly can.
Ooh, we're capacity.
And we've added as many, so there's still some available.
Yeah.
But after tonight, if it isn't sold out by the end of the night, the prices just will go up on whatever's left.
Okay.
So tonight is the last night to get
my
the
God.
best deal possible. There may be tickets left after tonight, but they will be more expensive because at this point tonight we're putting in, we got to put in orders for badges, for this and that, all this stuff for the event. So if you get a ticket after this point, there's a charge to kind of like slip you under the radar, basically. So
Think of it,
get on it tonight.
It's the opposite of a microtransaction.
Yeah.
It's a macro transaction.
Yes.
Exactly.
True.
We are a service, and we continue to service you, but we don't come cheap. And if you want to see us live, you gotta pay up.
And
Pay
if
the
you
piper.
so if you want us to service you, go to mega64.com/gamedays and get a ticket for the event. And don't forget that there's still discount tickets for day 2, which is at California Adventure. That's available right now. And I mean, that's not going to sell
No,
out.
day 2 can't sell out, but
No.
day 1 might sell out. I think, did we last year?
It
It
will
did.
sell out.
It definitely did last year. Right?
Right after we announced the guests last year, it was done.
So
So we added
wanna go-
Yeah, we added a lot more for this
a
year.
lot more room this year, but
Okay.
at some point,
Yeah, if it was last year, we would have sold out months ago. But we made it bigger. So.
Last week, too, we announced the satellite event, which was a super awesome showdown
Yeah.
wrestling show.
Yes.
Tickets for that, I think, are still available.
Yes.
None of those guys are here, but I hear that those are going faster than they expected. So
Oh,
if you're
cool.
interested in going to that,
Awesome.
that's
that-
after game days on day 1.
That is after game days on day 1. That holds even less people
Saturday night.
Yeah.
than our game days venue will hold. So I'm positive that will sell out. If you're interested in going to that, hurry up and get your tickets.
Yeah, and you know what? I don't think we've done it yet, but we'll add all their info to the mega64.com/gamedays page.
So there you go.
I'll add all
Get up
that
on
on there to make it a little easier for people to find too. Anyway, I'm really excited about it. It's getting closer and closer. I'm
Hell yeah.
really, really stoked about that. I want to let everybody know today, a couple things came out. There was something that was private to, exclusively to our patrons for a while, but we made it public. Today you can watch, it's over on our archive, Mega64 Archives YouTube channel, is our panel at Crunchyroll Expo.
Oh, awesome.
And that's one of my favorite panels ever. That I think we've kind of talked about it before, but the video, we didn't have any working video for that panel, which ended up not being a negative.
No.
We made it into a positive. It was a very dark, intimate experience. So go check that out. It's on the Archives channel where no light, no videos, no rules.
So much entertainment is
Mega64 After Dark.
it focuses in on the visual, but we went outside the box that panel. We let everyone focus on the audio, on the feeling. We were there with the crowd, and you can check that
Exactly.
out now on the Archives channel.
So check that out. But if you are on our Patreon, the Mega64 Patreon, the best of them,
Patreon.com/Mega64.
yes, then today you got a little bonus. You guys get our PAX West 2017 panel went up on there. And that's a good one too.
Good one.
There's a payoff to a little prank we did a year ago. You get the follow-up story on what happened. I won't spoil it. Everybody out there, if you are on our Patreon, go check that out. And if you're not, all you have to give is $1.
It's worth $1.
It's worth $1 if it makes you laugh, and you will laugh when you see this panel. It was a great panel.
$12 a year.
That's not
That
a
is
lot.
nothing.
That's less than I bet for
a
lunch.
meal.
I bet for lunch you paid at least $60 for caviar.
Exactly.
I mean, that's what I did. I was
you
on
had
my
caviar
boat
for
today. I was
lunch?
on my boat.
I'll do a little self-promotion too. You know what else you get on the Patreon? Access to the Heartslayers podcast.
Yes.
1 week early, and I just want to plug it here and now because we will be taking calls Tuesday morning at 10 a.m. for the next episode.
Yeah.
And I want to plug it because, we're still young. We're still new
Sure.
to doing this, and sometimes we don't get that many calls. And without the support, without the calls, we ain't going to have a show. So
Yeah.
go ahead, call us up with any of your issues, and check out the podcast. That's on the Archive channel.
Yeah.
And it's on the Patreon 1 week early.
Yes.
And you guys don't just do relationship advice. You take people, with friendship problems. I've heard callers call in with family issues.
You know what
too.
I love?
Star Wars questions.
No,
Star
keep
Wars
it
questions.
advice.
Sorry.
But,
Gossip.
yeah.
So if you've got something juicy that you want to talk about, your mom's doing this with the milkman,
Oh,
the
my
girl
God.
you like at school,
That might open it up.
hacked into your phone, if there's just an issue you want to talk about, it's about interpersonal relationships.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about your friendships, we'll talk about your romances, call
Cool.
us up, whatever you want to talk about. Let's not talk about Star Wars.
No.
Save that for this
Well,
podcast.
you don't want to talk about the iPhone 10's facial recognition?
Save
with-
that for this podcast.
Okay, all right.
And you know what? It's all recorded. It's not live. So, you can remain anonymous if you want. We've had anonymous callers talk about serious life issues that they've had. If you call us and at the end of the call, you realize, you know what? I don't want this to go out in public. That's cool too. It's not live. So
cool.
pressure's off. We could cut it out if you know.
You make the decision after the fact if it goes down that route.
I'm saying the power's in your hands. Just open up to us, spill your guts, get it off your chest, and let's see what happens. Call us up, podcast at MEGA64.com. On Skype, we'll be doing Heart Slayers Tuesday morning, 10 a.m. Pacific time.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Well, there you go. We've let everybody know about everything going on. There's going to be some more fun stuff to come. Might be a new video coming up very soon.
We're going to be at EXPCon.
EXPCon
next weekend.
Yeah.
We're there. So
come visit us
next weekend.
You Floridians, come hang out with us.
Yeah, we have a panel every day.
Yeah.
So whatever day you go, you're going to be having a good time. So that should be good. That should be a lot of fun.
This is the first year EXPCon has come back in a while.
Since like 2011.
Yeah. Is it at the same venue?
I think so.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Pretty sure.
Bringing it right around to Bill Murray and golf.
Yeah, Bill Murray's, the whole Murray family has a restaurant there.
And we eat there almost every meal.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, I forgot about that. And,
so, hey, we're coming back.
Every now and then, like, one of his brothers is just, like, hanging out there, running the place.
They love golf.
But if you ever wanted to eat at a place that had a lot of Caddyshack stuff all around, that's
it's all memorabilia out.
That's your place,
Yeah.
man.
I got an idea for a movie.
Yeah.
Whoa.
It's Death Note meets Click.
Oh.
Okay, I'm visualizing
The guy has a remote control, and he can control people to kill them.
Uh-huh.
He has one
Death
button
Mote.
on the remote control.
Death Mote.
Death
Oh,
Yeah.
it's just one red button that says kill.
They walk into traffic. He hits the pause button. They're frozen in front of an oncoming truck.
Boom, bus.
That's
But Death Mote will be too confusing a title, so the studio will change it to All You Need Is Kill. No, wait.
we already did.
Never
that.
mind.
Click
No.
Note.
I like Death Note.
Click Note.
Click Note. Person gets in their car. You hit fast forward into a wall.
Ooh, the U.S. government can do that.
Dale Earnhardt style. What?
Oh yeah. If you're a journalist and you report about the wrong thing, right into a palm tree.
Garrett, don't say this.
Oh wait,
You're
yeah.
saying this a lot.
Oh,
Shut
Sean,
the
edit this
fuck
out.
Up.
We're not live,
Shut
right?
the fuck up, Garrett. You're my friend.
I'm going to come up
I
with
don't
a
wanna lose
horror
you.
movie version of every Adam Sandler movie out there. Pitch them all.
My truck's at 82. It doesn't have that computer on board.
Okay, good.
We're good.
Thank
right.
you for watching.
I didn't even get to review South Park.
Well, I gave you the perfect
I
opportunity
got
to
trampled.
do so, and then
I got trampled.
I beat Evil Within.
The video game segment, I had all this stuff to say, and I got fucking smoked.
Nobody.
I got vaped.
I don't know how to say this to Rocco.
you just tell. What was your heart tell you to say?
Nobody cares. Nobody wants to know what you think about South Park.
I'm on the other side of the cone. I do want to know. What
I
you think about South
do,
Park.
actually.
But I also don't want to go too far over.
Well,
which is
okay.
dangerous territory to be
I
in.
would never
Sounds
deny
like
Sean his heart's desires.
Can you do like a minute review? Could you do that, or should we just not even?
Yeah, it
bother?
sounds like you really want
I
to know.
don't. I don't. Yeah. I'd rather not compromise my work.
No, me neither.
Yeah.
Good
No,
night.
no. He's got to go strong or not at all or nothing, basically.
Yeah.
How much do you want to hear the review?
Well.
You know what?